This is a brand new video format. We're going to work with annuities online using the TVM solver. In this video, I'll show you how to use the TVM solver to calculate present value. So these questions are right off your sheet. The first question is a loan where you're finding the present value. You plan to buy a car. If you borrow money to pay for the car, you can afford to make payments of $525 per month. The interest rate is 0.99% compounded monthly. The finance company offers the loan for 5 years. How much can you afford to borrow? We're going to fill in the information on this online calculator. So the first thing to do would be to write the present value if we knew it, but we don't. That's what we're trying to figure out, how much we can afford to borrow. That's your present value, the loan. The question tells us the payment is $525. Always make your payment negative. Notice the minus sign I put here. Payment is always negative. Your future value, when you're doing a loan, which this is always 0. So when you're doing a loan, future value equals 0. The annual interest rate, looking back at the problem, is 0.99%. And that's always annually. We're never going to change this one. I'm always going to give you the interest rate annually. The periods you have to calculate on your own. You can use a calculator. It says the loan is for 5 years and the payments are monthly. So if you do 5 years times 12, you can use a calculator. That's 60. And those payments are monthly. Leave this as monthly. Also look for the word compounded. It says the interest rate is compounded monthly. So this word should also be monthly. So we've got everything set up. Now we should go to present value. You can put a number here, but you don't have to. Instead, click on this button, and that gives you the answer. Based on all this information, you can afford to borrow $30,720.72. You should show your work on paper. Notice I've done that here. Put a star beside what you solved for. The payment was $525, make it negative, future value 0, interest rate is 0.99. There were 60 periods, and these were monthly periods, and it was compounded monthly. And so then I solve for present value, put a star. You can afford to borrow $30,720.72. Okay, part B says how much interest did you earn? We're going to do that in 2 parts. First, we'll calculate the total paid. Your total paid are those 60 payments. You make 60 total contributions of $525. So that works out to $31,500. That's for your total paid. Now that we know the total paid, I'm going to now calculate the total interest. Your total interest is $31,500. Just how much money you paid, take away how much you borrowed. Hopefully that makes sense to you. You spend this much money paying off the loan. The loan was for this much, so the difference between them, $779.28, is your total interest. So end with a therefore statement. The total interest is $779.28. That's question 1. We solved for the present value, how much you could afford to borrow. Question 2 is a little different. This says you want to buy a house. You have a 25-year mortgage of $300,000 at 3.99%, compounded daily. What is the monthly payment you will pay to repay the entire loan? All right. Well, you don't have to clear any of these things. You can just type over them. So if you remember the question I just read, the loan was for $300,000. The loan is what goes here in present value. The present value is always the loan. The payment's what we're going to solve for. So you can delete this. You don't have to. You can leave it blank. You put a 0. Just we're going to solve for it later. Make sure to show that you solved it. The next thing is the future value. Future value is always 0 for loans. The loan goes in present value. The future value is 0. What's the interest rate this time? 3.99%. And that stays annually. It says that we're making a 25-year mortgage with payments each month. It's monthly payments. So this still stays monthly, but 25 times 12, you can use a calculator, is 300. So you have 300 payments that are happening monthly. And then I look for the word compounded daily. So I've got to change this to compounded daily. And now we're all set. Everything's filled in except I'm going to solve for the payment by clicking on this payment button. And it tells me that my payment is $1,582.92. So I'm going to fill that in by hand when you're doing a test or an assignment. Show your present value, show that you solve for a payment with the star and it's negative. Your future value is 0. There's your interest rate, 300 periods that are done monthly, but the interest is daily. And so the payment, final answer with a $sign, no negative, the payment is $1,582.92. But for the second part of the question, we got to calculate the total paid. Look at the question. We have 300 payments of $1,582.92. So our total paid is 300 times $1,582.92. And that's how I get this number of $474,876. I just multiplied them ahead of time on my calculator. This is how much it cost you to pay off that $300,000 loan. You spend a total of $474,876. Let's write that as a therefore statement. How do you calculate your total interest? Well, look, you spent this much money paying off the loan, and the loan was for $300,000. So how do you figure out how much interest you were charged? Just the amount you paid, $474,876, minus $300,000 means you paid $174,876 in interest. And we've done it. We were working with annuities online with a TVM solver, solving for present value. The first question we solved for the present value, the loan, and your total paid and your total interest. And the second question, we solved for your payment, but we also calculated the total paid and total interest. That was present value annuities.